Hi, this is a Point Tech. Today I'm going to be showing you how to what to do if your HP laptop says boot device not found, no bootable device found, no boot device, something along that lines. If it gives that error, I'm going to take you through a couple of different things this could be. I've noticed a lot of YouTube videos on this subject only give one possible solution. When the problem can be caused by more than one thing, so you're going to need to try more than one fix. It's kind of like a car. If your car won't start, it could be the starter, but that's one of many problems it could be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through a couple of different diagnostic methods in order to figure out what exactly is causing this. So simply put, no bootable device found, available, or whatever. Means your computer cannot find your hard drive. It started space system, it's gone to access your hard drive, which is where everything you use is located, or in other words, your actual desktop is located and saved. But this can be caused, why it can't be accessed can be caused by a couple different things, so I'm going to show you those different solutions, or in other words, I'm going to show you what I would do if I got a computer like this into the shop and it gave me this error. So, first thing, did it just turn off on me? No, okay. First thing I would do is unhook any USBs, CDs, etc., and try starting it again, because sometimes your computer can try accessing these at startup instead of your hard drive, which is not what we want. So, if this doesn't work, the next thing we're going to try is using the diagnostic software. Now, as you see on this boot screen, it says to just hit F2, but I'm going to show you what to do in case your computer doesn't give you that option right away. Okay, if you've already used your diagnostic software to determine if there is a problem with your hard drive, if you've already done this and you've found out that there isn't a problem with your hard drive, then go ahead and skip this portion on how to use the diagnostic software and skip to the next solution. Or if you've tested it and found out that the hard drive is a problem, then watch our video that's listed down below on how to replace a hard drive and install Windows on an HP. We include in this video how to upgrade to Windows 10 and upgrade to a larger hard drive or solid state drive if you want to. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to hit the power button, and then you're going to immediately start tapping on F2. Okay, I got right there. Alright, so we're going to do hard drive check. If you have an older or a newer version of this HP computer, this might vary a little bit, but you want hard drive to check, or sometimes it will say hard disk check, or occasionally storage, but all the same thing. So you're going to hit enter, and you're going to do a quick check or an extensive. I'll just do a quick one because I know this hard drive's good. So it's going to start the hard drive check, and it passed the first one, and now it's doing the second one. But if your hard drive is bad, not that big a deal, because you can always use the opportunity to upgrade, like I said, to a nicer hard drive or even a solid state drive. Your computer will move a lot faster with that. Okay, so as you can see, I passed on both counts. If I failed on one of these counts, like I said, skip ahead, go down below and access the video on how to replace a hard drive and install Windows on an HP. Okay, so what do I do in this situation? Okay, so I would shut down. The next fix I would try would be to check the BIOS settings. So how you would do that is you'd hit your power button, and then you would tap immediately on F10 to access BIOS. Okay, oops, no, I don't want to exit. Okay, so, no, don't. Okay, so first thing you do, I always, just because it can affect a lot of things, always make sure your time and your data are up to date. This could be a problem why your computer's not working properly. For example, right now it's 10:03 at 8 on August 8th at on the 25th of 2017, so that's all correct, so that's not a problem. But the next thing I'm going to check is I'm going to check my boot options. Now, if you've already for some reason tampered with your BIOS settings and you think you might have already screwed it up, there's this nice little reset button at F9, and it will reset it back to what it came with from the manufacturer. Or if you're worried about doing this fix, you're worried you're going to mess something up, don't worry. F9 will set up defaults. It will bring it back to what it was before. But, so, what I'm going to do is legacy support. Okay, so this is how the computer should be set up for how this can be a problem sometimes if you reinstalled it, you've had any work done on your computer. It could be, it's complicated, I guess. The easiest way I can say it is, depending on how your operating system is installed, you either need a legacy support enabled and secure boot disabled. Or, if your operating system is installed another way, you need legacy support, I'll show you, disabled and secure boot enabled. It's a bunch of complicated reasons, but I'm not going to get into that. But so you want to try both options. You want to try having legacy support disabled and secure boot enabled, or vice versa. Also, sometimes it's phrased as UEFI being the option that you want versus legacy. So sometimes you have to swap between those two, between legacy or UEFI, because by disabling legacy, I'm using this kind of boot order with secure boot enabled. So, but that's actually not the option I need. So you need to try both of these. So you would enable it. So say you got in here and this was enabled. Try disabling legacy support and enabling secure boot. Sometimes secure boot is not on this tab. Sometimes it is on is under security in the BIOS settings. So I know that sounds complicated, but you try both those options. If they don't work, on to the next thing. So, okay, now I'm going to save and exit, and like so. And if it once again doesn't work, let's see what happens here. Okay, no bootable device found, so it's not the problem. A couple things you can try doing. You can try resetting your operating system to factory settings. How to do this varies by what operating system you have. This is easiest to do and most likely to work if you have Windows 8 or Windows 10. We have a video on how to do this listed down below. This will only work if your operating system isn't too corrupt. If it is too corrupt and this option doesn't work, you will need to proceed to our video, which is listed down below, on how to reinstall Windows 10. In that video, I will show you how to install Windows 10 because it's the easiest out of all the operating systems for a person new to computer repair to install. If you have an older version of Windows, no worries. I'm going to show you how to upgrade to Windows 10 for under $20. If you want to stay with your current version of Windows, that's fine, but in order to reinstall Windows, you will most likely need another computer with internet access. So you can download the additional drivers, but it is a little bit more complicated. So yeah, so if your hard drive's not bad, and you're still running into this error, most likely your Windows, you're having a problem with your operating system. It's in some ways it's corrupt. So you either need to reset that back to factory settings, but sometimes when it gets too corrupt, you just need a completely clean slate. You have to just reinstall. So you could, like I said, you could try the link down below of resetting to factory settings, but honestly, when I run into this, I don't even bother. I just go ahead and reinstall the operating system, because a lot of times the resetting back to factory settings doesn't work. But alright, so this is Liz with Point Tech. I hope this video was helpful. If you like videos like this, go ahead and subscribe down below. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. We're good about answering them. And if you like videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. This is Liz with Point Tech.